Hello everyone, and welcome to the game that single-handedly brought me back to YouTube. I am so excited to be recording this for you guys. It is a visual novel slash a dating sim. As you guys know, that is my guilty pleasure for sure. But the artwork is phenomenal. I have played through the first chapter of this game. There's currently only 2 chapters available. It is actually, mind-blowing, for free on itch.io right now. I would pay like my entire wallet for this game, which is a solid $30 as a college kid, but I'm so bored. Anyway, I would give it all to this game. Love it to death. The dev team is incredible and just so nice. I can't say enough good things about it, but I will kind of summarize what this game is about, just kind of get you guys in the zone. So from what I gather, I just keep hitting my microphone. You are a hunter in this fantasy world, and you're sent to protect this town, and you discover a lot of characters along the way, bachelor, bachelorettes, and you can essentially woo them. That is all I know personally. That and I swoon very, very hard for some of these characters, as you guys will see. But another thing is, I'm not going to go the way that I usually go with the names of this game, which is doing like a YouTube thing. So I'd be like, my first name would be Simply, my last name would be Freckled. A lot of people, and this is if you follow their Tumblr or Twitter page, submit their like original character hunters or fan art and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and type in mine, which is Elise. Oh, if my microphone wasn't blocking away. Elderidge. Why do I choose this name? I don't know. It sounds cool. I like the double E. But this is one of my favorite things about this visual novel is that you can select your pronouns. More games are starting to do this, and I really, really appreciate it, but I'm going to go with she, her. That's just what I prefer. But chapter 1, new beginnings. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know why I did like a Law and Order thing. This letter is on the screen too briefly of a time for me to read, so if you want to pause it, feel free. I cannot read this in time. So, yay, but it looks cute. We got like a little dagger beside it and everything, all fancy. Oh, yep, and there we go. Okay. Time to get my reading voice ready. Ooh, okay, I just put like a lot of pressure on myself and I can't do it. Okay, I arrive in Luna. Oh no, that's like Smoker's voice. Okay, hold up. I arrive in Lunaris at dusk. There we go. I've been traveling for days and my feet are sore. My eyes tired, and all I can think about is how much I need a damn good night's sleep. I'm a hunter, and I've been called here by Lieutenant General of Escura. If I mispronounce something, my bad, let me know in the comments. To lead an investigation, the matter apparently urgent. There have been a series of particularly violent murders here lately, and they can't seem to put a finger on who or what the culprit is. I was the most skilled general in the previous town I was assigned to, but I eagerly welcome the change of scenery. Even if it does involve murder. Dun dun dun. Though, as I sink further into the town, the feeling of dread that washes over me makes me wonder if I made the right choice. As if I even really had one at all. I wander aimlessly through the narrow streets, unable to focus on much else other than the thought of a warm meal and a comfy bed. The only thing that distracts me from such thoughts is the way the sky and my neighbor's dog barking, the way the sky begins to turn an inky, infinite black. Wisps of mist swirl around my ankles, seeping out from every crack and crevice. Flickers of magic are present within the smoky tendrils, and I can't help but wonder if my mind is playing tricks on me. Also, I just love the art style. Like, I just get chills. I turn a sharp corner, and I see people running, scooping up small children, scrambling to get inside. The sound of doors slamming and locking echoes off the crooked stonework. Curtains are drawn, windows closed, and then darkness. Although the stars are shining brightly at a glance, and the crescent moon hangs low, neither offer much light. It's unsettling, to say the least. A chill rolls down my spine, and I walk faster, sore feet continuing their protest. The instincts that have been a part of me since my initiation into the order kick in, and I have this feeling deep in the pit of my stomach that I need to get inside, and fast. I spot a mage-light lantern as I head further down the street. The dull blue flame flickers invitingly in the darkness, drawing me in. Ooh, our first change of scenery. Look how pretty. I love it. I push a weather wooden door open, and the light tinkle of a bell announces my presence, oh my god. It's empty, only very dimly lit by a few worn-down candles. The walls are lined with curious trinkets, jars of strange-looking ingredients and potions, and apparently an endless collection of dusty old books. Reminds me of Skyrim in that sense. It smells faintly of incense and a little of, is that ozone? Yes, like the way the air smells just before a storm. Like lightning. I hear footsteps and turn to find their owner. I'm taken aback by the figure that appears from beyond a pair of well-placed curtains. Ooh, our first bachelorette. Bachelorette, oh my god, bachelor. Also, I swoon so hard for like the dark hair, blue eye look. Like, ugh, kill me. Also, I can't do a male voice, and there's a lot of males in this game, so bear with me on that. Oh, hello there. I was just closing up, but can I help you? Wide eyes burn into me, brighter than the clearest of emeralds. His aura is distinctly magical, and I'm aware I'm looking at a witch, a powerful one at that. I'm sorry to intrude, but I appear to be a little lost. I'm looking for the tavern. His gaze falls to my weapons, my sash, his cheeks darkening as realization apparently sets in. Oh, are you the new hunter? I smile, delighted by his charming, surprised expression. Is it that obvious? He returns my smile, and I can't help but feel warm, welcome, strangely at home. It's very lovely to meet you. The town has been alight with gossip about you this week. Oh, my name is Ezra, by the way. I'm Elise. It's nice to meet you, Ezra. Well, Elise, did anyone happen to tell you not to wander the streets when darkness falls? As capable a hunter as I'm sure you are, it's not advised, especially these days. I shake my head, still a little out of sorts from the long journey. Then, much to my embarrassment, my stomach decides to grumble loudly, causing Ezra to throw me a curious look. Also, my stomach does this in class all the time, and you don't know what it's like to be in an auditorium full of people and to have your stomach silence the room. Yep, just picture that in that awkward moment. Okay, how rude of me. You must be starving. Take a seat in the back room and I'll quickly fix you something up. You really don't have to do that. I'd better be on my way. You'll do no such thing. It's too dangerous out there. Please, I insist. It's no trouble, really. I can hardly refuse when he's looking at me like that. Aw, cute. I ship it already. Aw, this is so pretty. This is what, like, I imagine a fantasy room to look like. I kind of want to build it in The Sims, but just gonna... Also, here's a portrait of himself on the wall, and I just want to throw that out there for whatever reason. But I nod and I follow him as he parts the curtains from which he appeared, revealing a cozy living space. There's a small kitchenette with a crooked dining table, and nestled in the corner is a tattered but comfy-looking sofa. Ezra fills an old steel kettle and pops it on the stove, igniting the stubborn burner before he turns and offers me a smile. I'm just gonna pop upstairs and get you some blankets. I really do insist that you stay until morning. You must be exhausted. The tavern is across town. I'd hate to send you out in the darkness, knowing... He pauses, stopping himself. Just wait here, and please, make yourself comfortable. I can think of nothing worse than walking across the street oh my god. Right now, let alone across town. Okay, thank you, Ezra. He disappears up a narrow staircase, and my curiosity instantly gets the better of me as I start to have a look around. Honestly, this is 100% something I would do. A solitary candle burns upon the countertop, colorful little lights hanging from various pictures and shelves. It's utterly enchanting, just like its owner. Ooh, okay. She's already crashing. All right. The shop is obviously well loved, an abundance of personal belongings littering various shelves and nooks. I eye a tiny dish that's overflowing with brightly colored jewelry, and beside it is a pile of crumpled parchment. Some of the pages are covered in an elegant, looping script, and others are filled with lovely rendered portraits, mostly of Ezra himself. I tentatively reach for one of the sketches at the top of the pile, but a loud creak startles me. I turn, always on edge as I've been taught to be, my fingers edging towards my weapon, the hairs on the back of my neck standing to attention. There's a creature nearby. That's when I see them. A pair of glowing, fierce golden eyes picking up at me from a previously hidden hatch in the floorboards, and before I can even think about defending myself. Ooh, he's so cute. Oh, I love it. Also, this character reminds me so much of one of the characters from my favorite books. If you guys ever read A Court of Thorns and Roses, I think it's called, that series, he reminds me of Reese, and like, I love that character. It just, oh, so good. I'm pinned to the wall, oh, okay, kinky, by a firm, cold, and inherently not human arm. Who the hell are you? Where's Ezra? A growl rumbles deep in his chest, lips curled into a snarl, affording me a view of a set of sharp, white fangs. If I hadn't already clocked his deathly parlor, there'd be no second guessing what kind of creature I'm dealing with here. Vampire. I know I'd already be quite dead if that's what he truly wanted, and I feel nothing from him other than an overwhelming desire to protect something, or someone. His aura is panicked, but unthreatening, so I decide to relax against his hold. I cautiously raise my hands in surrender in hopes that he stands down. I do not condone harming creatures who do not wish to harm me. That's a good motto. Plus, I've met a few reasonable vampires in my time. A few. He retreats a little, enough for me to gather my composure. Tell him Ezra is safe, ask him who he is. Okay, so he's really panicked right now, so I'm just gonna tell him that Ezra is safe. That seems to be the most straightforward way. But you'll see, well, you won't see because not a lot of people play this game on YouTube, sadly. But a lot of people will go with what their hunter would say, and I think that's like a really cool thing to do. So I'm gonna essentially play like that, and the way that I picture my hunter being is just like really sweet and kind, but also like a total badass who could kill anything. So we're just gonna tell him that Ezra is safe. Ezra is fine, I swear it. Those bright, disarming eyes burn into my own, a chill skittered over my skin. He looks like he's searching for something, dark brows twitching as he studies my face. Something that looks a lot like relief crosses his features. I can't help but wonder what a vampire is doing sneaking into Ezra's home at this hour. If you're playing tricks on me, I'll have your head. Understood? I nod once, my hand still raised where he can see that I mean him no harm. I'm not lying. He's safe. He's upstairs. He takes a step back, but he still doesn't seem to trust me if the way he's looking at me is anything to go by. Aw, look at his little face change. That's so cute. The sound of a kettle whistling as it comes to a boil distracts him, and he visibly relaxes. His gaze quickly darts to the staircase, then back to me. He steps back, the candlelight illuminating his angular face, all sharp lines and hair as black as the night. Ooh, handsome. He's otherworldly, obviously attractive, very much so, and his left arm is missing from the shoulder. Oh my god, it's Vampire Bucky Barnes. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not gonna sway your opinion because I want you guys to vote on who I romance, but I'm just saying, Vampire Bucky Barnes, just throwing that out into the world. Okay. In his place is an advanced-looking prosthetic, flowing from what looks like an incredibly advanced magic. Or, I messed it up. He catches me looking and quirks a dark, scarred eyebrow. Like what you see? Sorry, it's not for sale. Oh, I just wanted you, but that's fine. So I think we're going to go ahead and call this first episode. I know it's been just kind of like a short, brief introduction to the game, but I want to try and make these episodes between 12 and 15 minutes roughly, just so it's not overwhelming and it doesn't absolutely kill my voice. So yes, so thank you guys for watching so much, and I can't wait to dive into this game a little bit more, show you guys all the characters and the wonderfulness that is When the Night Comes. And again, this is free on itch.io. I will link it below. I'll try and do that for all the videos if I remember, but let's be real. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next one. So until then, bye!